Pause right now, wherever you are. Let the chaos of the world melt away. Close your eyes, if only for a single breath, and see this: a whisper in the darkness, a faint tremor in the silence, a single spark dancing in the void. It's so small, so fragile, it could be lost in a heartbeat. Yet this whisper, this tiny fleeting spark, holds a power so immense it could shake the stars, awaken the heavens, and rewrite the story of your life. That whisper is you. It's the smallest choice you make today, the quietest act of courage, the tiniest defiance against the ordinary, and it's about to set your universe ablaze. Welcome, fearless soul, to a journey that will set your heart on fire. This is not just a video, not just a fleeting moment. It's a clarion call to unleash the power within you, to discover the magic hidden in the smallest corners of your existence, to claim a life so bold, so vibrant, it echoes through eternity. You're here because a spark burns inside you, a dream that refuses to be silenced, a vision that dares you to rise, a fire that will not be tamed. And I'm here to tell you a truth that will pulse through your veins long after these words fade. You are one small action away from shattering the limits of what's possible. Not a grand leap, not a monumental feat, but a single defiant spark, a choice, a moment, a whisper that could change everything. Here's the hook that will hold you, that will carry you through this epic journey. Every massive transformation begins with a moment so small it feels like nothing, yet it carries the power to move mountains, to light up the skies, to rewrite your destiny. That moment is yours, right now. It's the word you dare to speak, the breath you dare to take, the choice you dare to make when the world says, stay still. It's the whisper that becomes a roar, the spark that becomes a wildfire, the step that becomes a revolution. Stay with me, and I'll show you how the smallest actions can ignite the greatest changes. This is not about waiting for the perfect moment or chasing the impossible. This is about you, right here, right now, claiming the power to begin. Do we turn away from the small? Why do we stand in awe of the towering mountain but overlook the pebble at its base? Because the world screams that greatness is loud, that change is dramatic, that success demands a spectacle that shakes the earth. But the truth is quieter, fiercer, more eternal. Greatness begins with a whisper, a single seed planted in the silence of your heart, a single drop of water carving a river through stone. Your life is that river, and every small action you take is a drop, shaping the landscape of your future with every fearless touch. Picture a desert stretching endlessly before you, your dream a radiant oasis glowing in the distance. The journey feels impossible, too vast, too daunting, too far. But what if you didn't need to cross the desert today? What if all you had to do was take one step, just one, a single, unshakable step across the sand? That step is your whisper, your spark, your rebellion against the ordinary. It's the moment you say, I am here, I am ready, I am alive. This audiobook is a journey through 8 chapters, each a beacon to light your path, each a fire to fuel your soul. The whisper of beginnings, how the smallest actions ignite the flames of eternity, the ripple of infinity. How tiny choices create waves that echo through time, the storm of courage, how to face doubt, fear, and distraction with unbreakable resolve, the pulse of persistence, how showing up transforms small actions into destiny, the fire of faith, how belief in the unseen fuels massive change, the song of resilience, how rising from setbacks forges an unstoppable spirit, the light of purpose, how small actions align with your deepest calling, your eternal flame, a call to embrace your power and ignite your journey today. This is not about rules or expectations. This is about awakening the warrior within you, about seeing the divine in the ordinary, about claiming the life you were born to live. So, let's make a vow, you and I. For the next hour, release the chains of doubt, the weight of yesterday, the fear that you're not enough. Instead, open your soul to the whisper within you. Feel the dream that burns in your heart, a healthier you, a bolder purpose, a deeper love, a passion that refuses to fade. Hold that dream close because it's the spark that will set your world ablaze. Before we dive into the first chapter, take a breath. Inhale deeply, let the air flood your lungs, and as you exhale, release the shadows that hold you back. You are here now, in this moment, and in this moment, you have the power to begin, to take one small step, to speak one small whisper. That whisper is enough. It's everything. Are you ready to shake the stars? Let's ignite that whisper together. Chapter 1, The Whisper of Beginnings. In the beginning, there is a whisper, a single fleeting breath in the vast silence of possibility. It's so small, so quiet, it could be lost in the wind. Yet within this whisper lies a power so profound it can spark a wildfire, light up the heavens, and reshape the story of your life. This whisper is your smallest action, your quietest choice, your first defiant step toward a destiny you've only dared to dream. The power of starting small is not in its volume, but in its courage. It's the moment you say yes to your soul, yes to your fire, yes to the infinite potential within you. It's the word you dare to write when the page is blank, the breath you dare to take when the world feels heavy, the choice you dare to make when doubt roars. These moments are not small. They are sacred. They are the whispers that awaken the universe. Why does a whisper matter? Because it's the spark that starts everything. Your soul, that boundless galaxy of dreams and desires, thrives on movement. When you act, even in the smallest way, you send a signal to the cosmos. I am here. I am ready. I am unstoppable. That signal is a burst of fire, a surge of light, a reminder that you are not bound by the shadows of yesterday. You are free to create, to rise, to become. We live in a world that worships the loud, epic triumphs, sweeping transformations, moments that shake the earth. But true transformation is quieter, fiercer, more eternal. It's the single note that begins a symphony, the single stroke that births a masterpiece, the single step that launches a journey to the stars. These are not just actions, they are revolutions, declarations that you will not be silenced, will not be stopped, will not be anything less than extraordinary. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, your dream shimmering on the horizon, a vision so bright it steals your breath. The waves crash, the distance looms, the journey feels impossible. But what if you didn't need to swim the ocean today? What if all you had to do was dip your toe in the water? Just one touch, one fearless moment. That touch is your whisper, glowing with possibility, ready to ignite a fire that cannot be quenched. Now let's make this vivid. Picture your dream, the one that sets your soul ablaze. See it clearly. Let it burn in your mind with color, with light, with life. Now, imagine the smallest action you could take toward it. Not the action that finishes it, not the one that changes the world, but the one that feels possible right now in this moment. A single word spoken, a single breath taken, a single choice made. Feel that action in your heart, in your bones, in your blood. That's your whisper, your spark, your power. Pause, music lingers softly. The whisper of beginnings is yours to claim. It's not about being ready, being perfect, or knowing the path ahead. It's about being willing to act, willing to start, willing to believe that the smallest whisper can shake the stars. Every time you choose to act, you are fanning that whisper into a flame, fueling the fire of your destiny, setting the stage for massive, earth-shattering change. Let's pause to feel this. Close your eyes if you can and hear your whisper. See the dream it's tied to, the life it's calling you toward. Feel the power of that moment, the quiet strength of that choice. This is where your journey begins, not with a shout, but with a whisper, not with a leap, but with a step.
Not with a blaze, but with a spark. The whisper of beginnings is just the start. In the next chapter, we'll explore how that whisper creates a ripple of infinity, a wave of change that echoes through eternity. Chapter 2. The Ripple of Infinity. A single drop falls into a still pond, and the water ripples outward, touching shores you could not dream, shaping destinies you could not imagine. This is the ripple of infinity, the eternal truth that small actions, repeated with fire in your heart, create waves that echo through time, transforming your life, your world, your forever. The ripple of infinity is not about the size of the action, but the passion behind it. It's the unyielding courage to act, to choose, to believe, even when the horizon is hidden. Each small choice is a drop, each moment of defiance is a ripple, each act of courage is a wave. Together they create a current that carries you to heights you never thought possible, to dreams you never dared to claim. Picture a seed buried in the earth, small and silent, lost in the darkness. It doesn't bloom in a day, but with every drop of water, every ray of light, it grows stronger, bolder, more alive. Your life is that seed, and your small actions are the water, the light, the fire that bring it to life. You don't need more time, more strength, more certainty. You need only the courage to act, to drop that pebble, to create that ripple. With every action, you are building a current, a force that carries you forward, even when the path is dark, even when the world feels heavy, even when the stars seem out of reach. Let's reflect. See your dream, your small action, the ripple you're creating. Imagine it spreading, touching every corner of your life, your heart, your soul, your destiny. Feel the power of that ripple, the way it carries you closer to your dream with every fearless moment. This is not just an action, it's a revolution, a declaration that you will not be stopped, will not be silenced, will not be anything less than extraordinary. The ripple of infinity is your power, your legacy, your truth. But it's not without challenges. Doubt, distraction, and overwhelm can threaten to break the current. In the next chapter, we'll face these storms and rise above them with unshakable courage. Chapter 3. The Storm of Courage. Within every soul rages a storm, a fierce tempest of doubt, distraction, and overwhelm. It's the voice that roars, "You're not enough." The pull that tears you from your dream, the weight that makes your vision feel like a mountain too steep to climb. But this storm is not your enemy. It's your crucible, your challenge, your call to rise. And you rise not by battling the storm, but by walking through it, one small, fearless step at a time. The storm of courage is where your fire is forged. It's where you discover the strength that burns brighter than doubt, the resolve that outshines distraction, the clarity that pierces overwhelm. In this chapter, we'll face these forces head-on, not with force, but with the quiet, unyielding power of small actions. Number 1. Doubt. Doubt is the shadow that stalks every dream. It's the whisper that asks, "Who are you to dare? What if you fall?" But doubt is not a wall. It's a signal that you're reaching for something greater, something eternal. The answer to doubt is not certainty, but courage. A single, small action, a word, a breath, a choice that screams, "I am enough. I am here. I will not be stopped." Imagine standing before your dream. Doubt swirling like a storm cloud, threatening to drown your fire, but you take one step. Just one. A single act of defiance. A spark in the darkness. That action silences doubt, lights the path, and sets your soul ablaze. 2. Distraction. Distraction is the thief of destiny, stealing your focus with its endless noise. It's the screen that beckons, the task that feels urgent, the chaos that drowns out your heart. But distraction cannot stand against your fire. When you choose one small action, when you carve out one sacred moment, it becomes a shield, a beacon, a roar that says, "My dream matters more." Picture yourself in a world of chaos, distraction clawing at you from every side. But you pause. You choose one action, one moment, one whisper. That choice is your rebellion, your refusal to let the noise win, your declaration that your fire will not be dimmed. 3. Overwhelm. Overwhelm is the weight of seeing the entire journey before you've taken the first step. It's the feeling that your dream is too vast, too impossible, too far. But overwhelm is a lie. Your dream is not a mountain to conquer in a day. It's a path to walk, one fearless step at a time. When overwhelm clouds your vision, focus on one small action, a single breath to ignite your heart, a single word to start your story, a single choice to keep moving. That action is your anchor, your fire, your truth. Let's face your storm. Feel the doubt, the distraction, the overwhelm within you. See them, name them, let them be known. Now, imagine taking one small action to defy them. See it clearly, feel its power. Let it be your rebellion against the storm. This is your moment to rise, to shine, to claim your dream with a courage that shakes the heavens. The storm of courage cannot stop you. You are the whisper, the ripple, the step that moves through it. In the next chapter, we'll explore the pulse of persistence, the heartbeat that turns small actions into an unstoppable destiny. Chapter 4. The pulse of persistence. Life is a pulse, a rhythm, a fire that beats within you. And in this rhythm, persistence is your heartbeat, the fierce, unrelenting force that keeps you moving, keeps you rising, keeps you alive. Persistence is not about perfection or speed. It's about showing up again and again with a fire in your soul that refuses to be extinguished. The pulse of persistence is what transforms small actions into destiny. It's the choice to act today, tomorrow, and every day after. It's the refusal to let doubt, distraction, or overwhelm silence your dream. It's the belief that every step, every whisper, every spark is a step toward eternity. Imagine a river carving a canyon through stone. Its flow steady, unyielding, eternal. Each drop of water is small, but together they shape the earth, create beauty, leave a legacy that outlives the ages. Your small actions are those drops, and persistence is the pulse that gives them power. With every action, you are carving your path, shaping your future, building a dream that will not be stopped. The beauty of persistence is that it's yours to claim. You don't need to be fearless, flawless, or superhuman. You need only to show up, to take your small action, to keep the pulse alive. Each time you act, you are shouting to the universe, I am here, I am moving. I am unstoppable. Let's make this vivid. Picture your dream, blazing like a supernova in the night sky. Now, imagine taking one small action toward it, every day without fail. See yourself showing up, even when the rhythm falters, even when the world feels heavy. Feel the power of that persistence, the way it builds a current, a force, a destiny. This is not just an action, it's a revolution, a testament to your unbreakable spirit. Reflect on this. See your small action, your daily whisper, your ripple of infinity. Imagine it as a pulse, a heartbeat, a fire that never fades. Feel the strength of showing up, of persisting, of refusing to stop. This is your power, your fire, your legacy. Persistence is your pulse. But it requires faith, faith in the unseen, faith in the journey, faith in your fire. In the next chapter, we'll explore the fire of faith and how it transforms small actions into massive eternal change. Chapter 5. The fire of faith. Weaving a tapestry of change that will reveal itself in time, in glory, in eternity. Let's reflect. Picture your dream, your small action, the ripple you're creating. Now, imagine trusting that action with every fiber of your being. Trusting that it's enough, trusting that it's leading you to your star. See yourself a year from now, a decade from now, a lifetime from now. See the life you've built, the fire you've ignited, all because you had faith in the power of starting small. Feel this truth. Your small actions are not small. They are mighty, eternal, unstoppable. They are the fire of faith, burning through the darkness, guiding you toward your dream. This is your power, your strength, your truth. Faith is the fire that illuminates your path. In the next chapter,